Dan, looking at the security of the institutions in America, as an Australian, I can tell you that every Jewish school is heavily fortified. Every synagogue is protected by community security groups at the very least. Trump now calling for armed guards for protection. What's the community there saying? What do American Jews want?
Well, this particular community, to be frank, Tracy, is overwhelmingly liberal and votes Democratic. And I have been hearing remarks that folks here did not like the president's suggestion that the Jewish institution, the building right behind me, the Tree of Life, should have been protecting itself better. But more than anything, there's the shock of the loss. On that, and also the wider issues, I'm joined by an important Israeli visitor, Ambassador Dani Dayan. He's the Israeli Consul General in New York, so Pennsylvania is part of your territory. Please step in and join us. Let me first ask you that difficult question, because our presenter in Tel Aviv, Tracy, was wondering on the security issue. As an Israeli, as a person, do you think security needs to be tighter at synagogues?
Well, I think this is a watershed event. It's the most deadly event Jewish American knew ever. And I think that the things will be different from now on. The question of what kind of security, what amount of security, it's a technical question. I'm not an expert on security.
But something may be necessary.
Obviously, it will be necessary. Things have changed on. Yesterday changed the Jewish world in America.
You were here last night at around 12 midnight to pay your respects. May I ask you, what were you able to do at midnight?
Well, I landed in Pittsburgh at 11 p.m. and my staff wanted to take me to the hotel, but I felt I couldn't. I couldn't get the night's sleep, even a few hours before being here, paying respects in the scene of the heinous crime. Light a candle and recite a silent prayer. And you know what, Dan? Also, I shed a few tears.
Ambassador Dani Dayan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, you can just imagine, by the way, there's a lot of talk here also about the alleged mass murderer, Robert Bowers. He faces what could be the death penalty, because under federal law, it's not just the murder of 11 people, it's a hate crime murder, and that could bring the death penalty. Bowers is wounded in a gun battle with police. He's still hospitalized under guard.